Oh, man. Boom, boom, bam. All right, I'm back again. Whew, it's been a long one. It's over 100 degrees today here in the Mid-South, and I've been working like a Hebrew slave. Okay, but I'm back with more breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I told you about TJ Watt and his contract a little earlier. If you missed that, you gotta subscribe to the Great Debate Show. That video is up right now on YouTube. Check it out. I have to send you to YouTube because you can't pop back up and look at the replays, the live replays on TikTok. They need to fix that. But anyway, now I'm back with more breaking news. And it's Dame Lillard. What time is it? It's Dame time. Good evening, kings and queens, and welcome back to another edition of the Great Debate Show, an emergency podcast. This is the third live stream that I've had today. The first one was the regular live stream that I do at 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific on YouTube and TikTok Live. The second one, I was caught in the gym and I had to talk about the TJ Watt deal with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And then a few minutes later, I was about to break y'all this news that I'm about to break now. I should have did it 30 minutes ago, but my phone went dead. So here it is. What time is it? It's Dame time. Yeah, Dame Lillard. Good for him, man. The breaking news is he's signing a 3-year, $42 million deal to go back to Portland. Dame Lillard going back to the Portland Trail Blazers. I hope that's breaking news to you all. You all probably already know. I tried to be the first to tell you, but again, I've been streaming all day and hadn't been around the charger. So I had to get a little juice. I've got a little juice, just a little, so I can't be here long. But that's the breaking news. Dame Lillard, Dame time, returns to Portland. And I'm happy for the brother because he tried to go leave even though he didn't want to, and he went to Milwaukee. He gave it a chance, and it didn't work out. He had some injuries on and off. Giannis had injuries on and off, and they just didn't really get it going, and we really never got to see what could have happened with those two if they were healthy at the same time in Milwaukee when it mattered the most in the postseason, and it never came to fruition, so it didn't work. They went for Miles Turner, and the Bucks said, "All right, we're gonna waive Dame Lillard, stretch his money out for the next few years." Look, we thought Dame was gonna wait. He had plenty of time now that he's rehabbing from the injury. He had plenty of time to watch the 2025-2026 NBA season unfold and determine where he wanted to go. But he said, "No, fuck that. I know where I want to go, back home." And this makes sense, I guess, for him. Again, congratulations to Dame. He's not ring chasing. He could have said, "I want to go to the Mavericks, the Lakers." He could have said, "I want to win the playoff." He could have waited till March or April to sign with the Celtics, or I don't know. He had options, and he said, "Fuck that. I'm making my mind up right now." So that means he wants to be at home. It confirms that he never really wanted to leave when he left. He's not trying to go chase a ring. And, he's from the Bay Area. And so the Bay Area, like Portland, Oregon, it's right there on top of Northern California. So what do y'all think of Dame and Drew Holiday in the backcourt in Portland now? That doesn't sound too bad. I'm not looking at the starting five in Portland right now. And again, Dame ain't playing next year. It's highly unlikely. If he does play, he won't be back until April. He won't be back until the playoffs. We'll see where Portland stands by then. Nobody really thinks Portland will be a playoff team. But the 2026-2027 season, when he's full go, I don't know. Drew Holiday is still a Trailblazer. They didn't do the buyout. So far, so good. Last time it was a buyout. He became a free agent. He went to Boston. They should give Portland a ring for that. Holiday should have never ended up with the Boston Celtics. This time they're keeping him, it seems. And so you got Drew Holiday in the backcourt. He can hold it down. When Dame comes back, either if they were to make the playoffs or the next season, not this coming season, but the next season, 26-27, who knows what they'll look like by then. Who knows how many more pieces they will have been added by then. So this isn't a bad look. I'm just proud of Dame because he's not doing the James Harden, the Kevin Durant, the LeBron James that I want to go here. No, I want to go there. I want to chase a ring. He's not doing that. Bradley Beal just went to the LA Clippers, and this man went back home to Portland. So what do y'all think about that? How do you like it? Do you think that's a good idea? Do you think it was a bad idea? What did you think of T.J. Watt and his extension? Good for T.J. Watt, but some Steeler fans are happy to have T.J. Watt back. Some Steeler fans are telling me, I don't know. He's gonna get hurt in 9 games. He's getting old. I don't know if we should have gave him that big of a raise. But again, I guess it's good to have T.J. Watt than not to have T.J. Watt, right? I don't know. But this is what's happening right now. Dame, if the Portland Trail Blazers can be a 8 seed team or, make the play in, Dame is going to try to rush back. Now, I hope he doesn't do anything stupid. This is what got his Achilles teared in the first place, trying to come back when he probably shouldn't have, coming back from that blood clot. He came back from that, and he popped his Achilles. I hate that for him. But now he's back. I don't know. I'm proud of him, though. I'm proud of him. LeBron left Cleveland and went back for a minute, and he left again. Dame left Portland, and he was gone for a short period of time, and now he's back. Now, it's kind of by accident, the way it happened, but I'm sure Portland will forgive him. I don't think they ever booed him when he left and came back anyway, as a Buck, when he played in that arena. I don't remember, but I'm sure that they'll forgive him. I'm sure that they're happy to have him back. We may see him late next year, maybe. All right, that's what I got. That was the breaking news. Dame Time returns to Portland. Wow. Who would have thought? All this breaking news been happening today. Dame Lillard, T.J. Watt. If you missed that T.J. Watt video, it's up on YouTube right now. Go subscribe. TikTok. All my TikTok followers, please go to the YouTube channel, The Great Debate Show. Subscribe and catch all these videos if you missed them. This week has been crazy with the list. We did NFL Top 10 quarterbacks Monday. We did NBA Top 100 players, and Kobe was at 11. That got real heated. We did that Tuesday. Yesterday on a Wednesday, we did the NFL Top 10 wide receivers. That got a little heated. And then today, I did the top 25 NFL teams in the past 25 years. According to ESPN, that was their list, and they had the 07 Patriots at number 1. Go back and see what I said. That video was available on YouTube. You'd be surprised if you listen to my list. I've got a lot of teams on there that you would be surprised that I have on there. My list is a little different from ESPN's. And then I had to come back and tell you about T.J. Watt. Check that one out. And now I'm talking about Dame Lillard. How do y'all think the Portland Trail Blazers are going to be? Can anybody on here give me the Portland Trail Blazers starting 5 right now, including Dame? Or can you give me the starting 5 without Dame until he comes back? I know they did the buyout with what's his name, DeAndre Ayton, but they did get a big, I thought. So we need to see what the Trail Blazers look like. I like Dame. I'm a Dame fan. I'm not gonna lie. I even got a Milwaukee Bucks jersey when he went to Milwaukee because my co-host was telling me that this is gonna be big, and I'm like, no, I think he should have went to the Miami Heat at that time before Jimmy Butler left. Him and Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo, the way Dame can spread the floor, I thought that was gonna be better, especially with a better coach in Eric Spoelstra, not Doc Rivers. So that was my 2 cents. But I still bought the jersey because I like Dame. I'm a Dame fan. I know he's not the best defender. Nobody thinks of him. Nobody thinks defense when you think of Dame. But he's had some memorable moments behind that 3-point line. And we owe all of that to Steph Curry, which is why he's number 10 on the NBA Top 100, because he changed the game and he's got everybody shooting from all kind of crazy range, unbelievable range. Dame has unbelievable range. Okay, can anybody tell me what the Trailblazers starting 5 looks like? Okay, let's see here. What's up to everybody that's joining me right now? What's up to Animals? 5, hi, Vic. Nah, man, you deserve a like. Thank you, man. I'll take that like. Animals, is it live? I'm live right now. So what's up to Vic and Animals in the building? CT, Yeah, he going home. Dame is going home. That is true. Let's see here. I don't know. End of the year, he'll be 36. Yeah, he'll be back at the end of the year. Maybe CT. Okay, he'll be 36. Okay, that's true. But did you see a decline in his game? Did you see a decline while they was playing? I mean, everybody loses a step by the time they hit 35, 36, but it's a 3-year, $42 million deal. The first year he'll get $70 million. I think that is some of the money that the Bucks owe him. They still got to pay him for the next 5 years, that they're stretching it out, like 22 and a half that he's going to get for the next 5 years, plus this contract that he has with Portland. Dame is paid, man. He rolling in the dough. He is rolling in the dough. What's up to Xander in the building? I'm not lying. Oh, that's not what you said. Let's see here. Pixo, what's up in the building? How you doing? CT, Dame time. CT said like and subscribe and leave comments down below. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say next. Thank you. I hope they listen to your comments and they actually do that. Please follow the instructions. Thank you, CT, for the comments. Yeah, so can anybody give me the Trailblazers starting 5? Anybody know? Yes, I always do. Stop that, Ethan. Don't do that. If I don't look at TikTok Live, how the hell do I remember you? Don't do that. Y'all stop getting upset because I don't read y'all comments fast enough. I'm coming to it. I only got a little time because my battery is low as fuck. I just came to break the news for an emergency podcast and I gotta go. And I gotta break the news to you too. I won't be live tomorrow. I know I'm live every day, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, but tomorrow I got a lot going on. You still will catch an episode. I'm gonna do top 10 edge rushers tomorrow. And I'll talk a little bit more about the Seth Rollins theory that I have for him in the WWE. I already talked about it earlier if you saw me live. If you didn't, go catch the YouTube video. Dame has a no trade clause in his contract too, just to let everybody know. He joins LeBron James as the only player. Now they're the only 2 players to have a no trade clause in the contract. Okay. Let me catch up here and I gotta go. Seriously, I won't be able to read everything. Jack Doom, what's up, man? Thank you for liking the live. DeMarcus joining, thank you. NTR Black Cat is back, thank you. Now he said I'm his TikTok uncle. There you go. I was his dad a few hours ago. What up, homie? I'm going to be at the training camp Wednesday. Okay. 49ers training camp? Thank you for the comment, A-Town. Oh, A-Town. You probably mean your Falcons then. I don't know. What training camp you going to be at, 806, boy? M.M. Pero. Wait, what? Yeah, Dame is going back to Portland. Where is he going? Portland. Jeff Abbott says, Niners, big go. You think my Bucks will be decent this year? I do. And I had a lot of high praise for your wide receiver, Mike Evans, when I did the top 10 wide receiver list. And I had high praise for Baker Mayfield, your quarterback, when we did top 10 quarterback list. If you missed it, subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Great Debate Show, and please go check that out. You'll be very happy. You'll be very pleased with the things that I said about your Bucks. Well, some of the players on your Bucks. I fuck with Baker, man. I don't know why he gets so much hate. D40 man said Dame from the town, Brookfield Park. Yee. Yeah, see, he's not far from the Bay. I mean, he is from the Bay. And so that's why he wants to be in Portland. It's not far. How far is Portland and wherever he's from in the Bay? I don't know exactly where he's from. Is it Oakland? It's not that far, Oakland and Portland, right? What's that, like a 2-hour flight? If it's even that long. Dame from the yeah, I read that already. Okay, Zayton said Ryan Williams going to be putting up yards this season. Who is Ryan Williams? I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. It doesn't ring a bell. Who does he play for? Big Goat. You think my Bucks will be decent? I already read that. Okay, y'all. Just one time. I'll get it. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. I'm sorry. But y'all know I'm really good at reading y'all stuff. You ain't got to repeat it over and over, though. Mike, Broncos got something to prove this year. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If your quarterback is continues to progress and if he develops well, yes. But they need to go get Keenan Allen or somebody. Yo, what's good? Says Logan Sports Edits. Man, all of this breaking news today. Dame's a walking god in Portland. They're giving him his Kobe run. He deserves it. And I'm happy for him. Good comment, Ellis. Brett says at Mike. Oh, Broncos. Okay. Broncos. Got you. I hope so. I'm so hyped. What's up, Caleb? Thank you for joining me. Brett Heiner should have paid Watt that much money. Pittsburgh just needs to tank a couple years and rebuild. So I'm sure Brett meant to say they shouldn't have paid him that much money. And as I said earlier, when I went live about an hour ago to talk about that news when I broke with TJ Watt, I know a few Steelers fans that said, man, look, he's gonna get hurt in 8-9 games. It ain't worth paying him that much. They still got an O-line that they didn't really fix. I don't know. Steelers are kind of doing 49er moves, and they're going to end up in the 49ers predicament where we had to let people go when it was time to pay the quarterback. Music City Bet says, I'll definitely go back and see it. Dang it. Thank you. That's all I ask. So Brett says they shouldn't have paid him that much money, man. You see what I mean? He is like 30, 31. Iceman Slim is back. He said, why he signed back with Portland, though? Shaking his head. Well, he's close to home. He's a Bay Area native. And he ain't ring chasing. We got to give him respect for that. I know as much as we wanted to see him win a championship, I didn't want to see him go to Boston. You heard Jason Tatum was recruiting him, right? I didn't want to see him in Boston. I'm happy for him. Dame and Drew Holiday in the backcourt. They've got a whole nother year to fix that roster by the time Dame can really come back full go. Because I don't think he's coming back next year. But if he does, it won't be until the playoffs. And do you think they can make the playoffs without Dame? I don't know. We'll see. But he's back. Portland will win their division, says Music City Beats. I don't even know all the teams in their division. Who? Phoenix? San Antonio? No. Phoenix, LA? I don't even know their division. I'm not good at NBA divisions. I'm sorry. Holiday. Here we go. Thank you, Iceman Slim. Y'all always come through for me. Music City Bets said, oh, he said, where's your co-host? Ah, man, he's working right now. He's only going to have time to get with me in the evenings. And sometimes I'm not available in the evenings. But I'm available noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Okay. I'm going to tell him you asked about him, no music. Music City. Iceman Slim said, the Portland Trailblazers will have Holiday. He'll be playing point. DC. I'm sorry, I don't know who DC is. I know y'all can only put so many words in your comments, though. Holiday, DC, Denny, Sharp, and Scoot. Okay. Shame on me, because I don't know any of those guys, brother, except for Holiday. You know, they traded, what's his name, over to, what's his name? Young guy, the young brother. He went to Boston? Yeah, with the Holiday thing. What's his name left and went to Boston during the Holiday trade. I can't think of his name right now. But he didn't quite live up to the potential, so. Holiday, DC, Denny, Sharp, and Scoot. What do y'all think about that? For the ones who do know those names. Music City Bets says Denny will be a top 20 player in the league next year. Well, shit. Well, that means Portland may have a squad then. I got to do my research. I don't know who that is, y'all. Again, I'm a football fanatic. Basketball, I'll admit, and I've admitted before, I watch it when there ain't no football on TV anymore. OJ in the building said, what's up, bro? What's good, bro? Man, all of this breaking news. That's it. Ethan the GOAT. Are you impressed with Chinese basketball player that on the Trailblazers but played with Ja and the Grizzlies? No, I can't answer that right now because I don't even know who that is. I haven't saw much. I saw one Grizzly game this summer for this summer league so far. One game. I was trying to see what Jalen Wells was doing and the draft pick that we just got. Our first round pick. Iceman Slim tells Music City Bets. Shit. LOL. Being really idiot said, what up? What's up, man? Hussein, thoughts on the Rashee Rice situation? Oh, yeah. Rashee Rice with the Kansas City Chiefs, wide receiver. He's going to do 30 days in jail, and he's got 5 years probation. Now, our wide receiver, Demarcus Robinson, just went through the same thing with a DUI that he got back in late last year of 2024, but he ain't got any jail time. He just got to do a lot of community service. Rashee Rice, at some point, has to do 30 days in jail. I don't know exactly when he's going to do it. I think they said when the probation or during the probation. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know. I don't know when he's doing the 30 days. But it was some car accident, or I don't think it was a DUI. It was some type of incident that happened in Dallas. These guys need to slow the hell down, and I don't know. Basketball players hardly ever do stuff like that, man. Now, you got to think it's some CTE or something still with these football players. I don't know. But thank you for the comment, Hussein. I don't really have all the details because I've been on the go, and that news broke as soon as I got through streaming earlier today. But yeah, I'll have to check into that a little bit more. Ethan the GOAT, he never looks at TikTok Live. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier. And now I'm looking at TikTok Live, Ethan. Ben, man, these things be jumping, man, these comments. 1 minute I see it, then the next minute it goes way up. That means I'm getting a lot of comments in here, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Ben. Give the man some time. Thank you. Okay, OJ said, damn, went back to Portland. He did. He did. LeBron James, LOL. Okay, Josh 6. Dame is better than LeBron James, said Josh 6. Hussein, thoughts on the Rashee Rice? Okay, I answered that, kind of. I hope I answered that to the best of my abilities. Joey, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Dreamline Apparel. You think y'all going back to the Super Bowl? I don't know, man. That's hard to say. We are a team that can catch everybody slipping when we're under the radar. But it just depends on how quick Robert Saleh can get that defense, to develop those young guys. And then it's all about CMC and that offensive line. If it's back the way it was, and CMC can get back to where he was or remotely close to it, yeah, we can sneak up and surprise some people, because we definitely would probably still get the number 2 seed because that schedule is so easy. Iceman Slim said Oakland. Yeah, that's where he's from, Oakland. That's not far from Portland. How far is that from Portland? That's why he's going back home, y'all. He wants to be at home. A lot of these people like being at home. Debo couldn't wait to get out of California. He's from South Carolina. He was trying to get as close to that side of the coast as he could, and he's in D.C. That's the best he could do. I don't know why they be wanting to be close to home so much. You've been around relatives all your whole life. Sometimes you want to get away from them, don't you think? I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I got a lot of relatives, but I ain't got a lot of family. Maybe they got family, though, that they're trying to be close to. Joseph Trimmer said, how serious do you think the Seth Rollins injury is? Joseph, if you would please, and I ain't trying to be rude, but I ain't got that much juice on this device. If you would please, go back and check out my episode from earlier today on YouTube. From earlier today, after I did the top 25 NFL teams of the past 25 years, I broke down what I think is going on. I have a theory. Now, I will break it down a little bit more if I can get to these comments, but I'm running out of time. But if you don't want to wait on that, please go to YouTube, subscribe, and check that video out. It's up right now. You'll find it very interesting what I have to say, but I think you would like it if it actually unfolds the way I predicted to. Iceman Slim, Ryan Williams is Alabama's wide receiver. Oh, okay. Now, who drafted him? Oh, he's not drafted yet. Okay, gotcha. I remember that name. But he's not better than the Buckeye wide receiver, whatever his name is. I can't think of his name right now either, but I don't know. Is he better than him? Because from what I saw last year, that boy banged. And I wish he could have came out the draft like that. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm about to turn this YouTube off. Ain't no sense that I'm letting that thing go down if ain't nobody going to be watching. Nobody's watching on YouTube right now. Let's go, my 49ers, my boy. All right. Thank you, Yo Nacho. Libre. Danny. How you feel going into week 1? My team? Great. Roman, bang, bang. Back at you, brother. Anthony Simmons. That's it. Or Simons. Whichever one. Yeah, that's him. Thank you, Iceman. He's in Boston. What if he was still in Portland and Dame and Holiday back? Now, do they have bigs? Those people that you said earlier, are they big? Are they good bigs? I don't know. You gave me the 5 earlier, Iceman, but which one of those are the bigs and are they any good? Because that's what this is about. Thanks to the Pacers and the Thunder, everybody's emulating their whole game plan. Size and depth. Size, depth. Levi just met LeBron today. Oh, damn. How did that go? How did that go, Levi? Where did you meet him at? NTR Black Cat says hello to you. Devon, I like that big goal back there. Thank you, man. I know I'm kind of in the way on it, but blocking the view, I mean. Thank you, though, Devon. Temporary. Von Miller to the Commanders. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. That happened last night. That wasn't breaking news to me. Von Miller's washed, y'all. I'm sorry. He's washed. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the money was, and I hope it wasn't a lot. But while they're signing Von Miller, they need to be signing Terry McLaurin. He can help contribute now, don't get me wrong, but it just did not work out in Buffalo. He was always injured, and when he wasn't, I forget that he was on the field. Temporary void in the building. Thanks for the badge. Dog. 133 says, thoughts on the Bears, big dog? Yeah. That's a hard question because it's all depending on Caleb Williams. And I don't know how much he has or will develop under Ben Johnson. I'm kind of iffy on him. I don't want to say he's not bad. I don't want to say he's bad. I don't want to say he's good. But I saw some things that he did last year where it was kind of on him. Coaching staff was terrible, but some of it seemed like it was between the ears. If he gets that better, watch out. Watch out. The Bears are definitely good if he can be what everybody wants him to be, what everybody thinks he's going to be. But he's got to play like it and live up to that expectation of a number 1 draft pick. Black Cat said, I'm from there. Brandon said, Big Unc, what's up? Man, what's up, man? Everybody asking me about Caleb Williams. Or is this the same? Okay, that's the same person. All right. I got 56 cousins, says Black Cat. Yeah, and how many of them do you see or hear from? Temporary said, you hate your relatives? So sad. I didn't say I hate my relatives. You hear what you want to hear. I said I got a lot of relatives, but I ain't got a lot of family. That's all I said. I ain't say nothing about no hate. I don't know. Some people got that. Some people ain't going to get that. You would probably have to relate. I don't know. You better know my guy, Roger Craig. Of course I know Roger Craig. Still not in the damn Hall of Fame. Austin says, Sabua? Joseph, what's the YouTube? Type in The Great Debate Show on YouTube and subscribe. Don't just go watch the video. Subscribe. Please. Thank you. OJ, do you think Seth Rollins going to cash in on CM Punk and Gunther match at SummerSlam? Go watch the YouTube video. Please. I hate to tell you the same thing, but I don't like to repeat stuff over and over and over. That just wasted my time, and I'm never going to get out of here. And I really got some stuff to do. Hell, I ain't even ate today. I haven't even ate. All this news breaking. But OJ, you got a good mind. Trust me. Please go subscribe to The Great Debate Show YouTube if you wasn't here earlier when I talked about it. JD said that's sad. What's sad? Them 56 cousins are the only ones I've met, says Black Cat. RG3, why you on your burner account? I ain't no damn RG3. And right now, RG3, I don't want nobody to mistake me for RG3. Because Shaq said he was going to punch him in the face. I don't want to get punched in the face by Shaq. Angelo says, follow me. Follow me too. Thank you for that comment though, Landon. Y'all are funny today, man. Thank you for liking the live, Black Cat. Okay, that's it. That's it. Game time. Returns to Portland, baby. And I talked about TJ Watt and the Steelers I don't really know if the Steelers should have paid him that much money. But okay, whatever. No receiver on the opposite side of DK Metcalf. Offensive line is still a little shaky. Who's their running back? But yeah, I guess it's better to have him than to not have him, though. Landon Nichols said, I would. It's Shaq. You know what? You got a point there, Landon. You got a point. It ain't like he'll kill me, right? He's not Tyson, or he's not, not Canelo or Crawford. So I guess you're right. I ain't that damn soft. I ain't soft at all. I could take a punch from Shaq. But I don't want to. But yeah, this great debate show will really come up if Shaq did punch me in the face, thinking that I'm RG3. I'm a Steeler fan. He deserves it, says OJ. I got you. I'm not saying he doesn't, but it does kind of seem like he gets hurt a little bit here more than he used to. And, but the boy's bad, man. He's number 1 or number 2 in the league, edge rushers. If you want to know who I got, top 10 edge rushers, I'm going to break that down tomorrow. Again, I won't be live, but if you go to the YouTube channel, that's why I'm telling everybody to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Great Debate Show. Just type that in. You're going to see me in between 2 other brothers, my co-host or former co-host. One of them, he got a lot going on. So I just said, fuck it. I'm going to just keep doing this thing by myself and see what happens. So I actually went from debating with them to debating with you all. And somebody inboxed me the other day and said, you like a black Colin Cowherd, but better. I'll take that as a compliment. Somebody else said I was the black Rush Limbaugh because I don't give a damn what I say. I guess I'll take that too as a compliment. But y'all, if y'all go to YouTube and subscribe, The Great Debate Show, subscribe and you will catch that video on time because I'm still going to make sure it's uploaded at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. I got a lot going on. My daughter's got college orientation. I got a lot of orders tomorrow. So, in the food truck business, it can get hectic at times. So I ain't going to be here live. I know that for a fact. Sometimes I tell y'all I'm not, and I still make a way. But tomorrow, no live. But it's okay. I'll still be here. And I got a good top 10 list for you tomorrow. Edge rushers. Y'all put y'all's together too. Go to YouTube. When you watch the video, give me y'all top 10 edge rushers and drop it in the comments. I would love to go back and see it Friday evening when I get a chance to sit down and unwind. I would love to see what y'all talking about. I may come back Friday night and talk about it during the SmackDown post show. Yeah. So, yeah. Crob said those are good problems. Right. OJ, I'm trying to get me a food truck. Hey, man, go for it, brother. Ain't nothing like working for yourself. Go for it. It ain't easy, and it's a lot of shit, but everybody ain't cut for it. But the ones that are, yeah, man, do it. How do you think Justin Fields gonna do in New York? Man, I like Justin Fields, and I don't know, I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Aaron Glenn. Garrett Wilson just got paid. Sauce Gardner got paid this week, man. I'm rooting for him. I like Justin Fields, and I hate to use the word potential, but he's got a lot of potential that's been a lot of untapped potential that I can't wait for him to let out. The cancer is gone. That was Aaron Rodgers. The cancer has left the building. So I think the Jets are going to be better than what people think, and I won't be surprised if the Jets are actually going to be what people think the Patriots are going to be. That number 2 spot behind Buffalo. I won't be surprised if it's actually the Jets instead of the Patriots. There's a lot of talent still on this New York Jet team. The Patriots spent money in free agency. We don't know how that's going to play out. We'll see. Crob said that's a good pickup. Thoughts on saying Calvin Johnson is a better overall receiver than Jerry Rice? Calvin Johnson said that? Overall, Calvin Johnson probably is the best receiver ever. But he played with the Detroit Lions. He had a short career compared to others, so statistically he can't catch the GOAT. And hell, he was injured a lot of those times, and he was high because he had a lot of injuries, so he played high. He ain't off. People think Mouse is the greatest. My former co-host, Nick Ely, used to think that Calvin Johnson probably is the best, at least physically gifted. But overall, no. Jerry Rice just outworked everybody for one. Everybody said he wasn't that fast. I remember a clip. John Madden and Pat Summerall, may they both rest in peace. God, those were the GOATs in commentary. Nobody will ever top it, in my opinion. They like the Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler in WWE commentary. One time, the Cowboys got their ass whooped by my 49ers in 95, and Everest Gerbach was the quarterback. Second, third play of the game, man. Jerry Rice broke out, crossed the slot, boom, motion slot, boom, he was gone. Caught it. You know how it go. 5 yards, 6 yard slant, but the yak, 50, 60 yards to the house. John Madden, Pat Summerall said, everybody says that he's not that fast. What do you say, John? John Madden said, yeah, we hear that a lot. John Madden said, Jerry Rice, they've always said he's not that fast, but I've never seen anybody catch him from behind. Very sarcastic. I like how he just slid that in there. I loved it. Jerry Rice was the GOAT. He still is the GOAT. Wide receivers, that is. Tom Brady, quarterback. But hey, man, Calvin Johnson played football games high. So he probably was high when he said that shit. I'm not sure. But he was a bad boy. We did wide receivers all time before. I'd have to go pull it back up. We did that before on the Spotify, during our Spotify only days. Bold prediction, Justin Fields will be a Pro Bowl quarterback this season. It is a bold prediction, but I actually hope you're right, and I kind of want to agree with you, Crob. I kind of want to agree with that. I think he's finally in the right spot. I think he needed a change of scenery. It didn't work in Pittsburgh, but I think he's in the right spot in New York. Call me crazy. They still got that running back in the backfield too, don't they? I think they'll be all right. You think Jayden Daniels going to have a sophomore slump? If Terry McLaurin doesn't get signed, maybe that's possible. But if Terry McLaurin is signed and he shows up to play, we got to stop using that sophomore slump word in the media so much they've been using. I say it's a sophomore surge. It all depends on that wide receiver, though, because he is number 10 as far as top 10 goes. I took Malik Neighbors out of it this morning. I changed my list just a little bit from yesterday. I took Malik Neighbors out since he's a rookie and he's young. Do it again this year, and I'll put you back in. But I just could not leave Terry McLaurin off that list, and I wasn't taking Garrett Wilson off of it either. Crob said Randy Moss the best ever. That's a great debate for the Great Debate Show, but we'll have to do that another day. I still think it was Rice, T.O., then Moss. But I'm a huge T.O. fan. T.O. is almost my favorite 49er player of all time. Moss was great, phenomenal, freakish. But T.O. could go over the top too. And he could go across the middle. Moss wasn't doing that shit. T.O. would block. Moss didn't really do that either. But as my brother would always say, it don't matter. If he could just say, hey, throw it up, and you get it every time, I guess that does make him the best ever. But I got Rice 1, T.O. 2, Moss 3. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. We can agree to disagree. Eric is back in the building saying, give us your current top 5 running backs. Not right now, I'm not. You ain't gonna put me on the spot like that. I might not like that list. And I don't have the time to do it, Eric. Sorry. Not today. But tomorrow I will give you my top 10 edge rushers. And let's do the running backs on Monday. How about that? He just gave me some good content. We'll do that on Monday. That's going to be kind of hard, too, if we're just doing top 5. Where does CMC rank on there? Is CMC a top 5 anymore after the injury? I don't know. I can give you number 1. It's Saquon right now after the year he just had. They lovely 97. How do you feel about Dame back in Portland? I love it. Happy for Portland. Happy for Dame. Somebody that we can say is not chasing rings. You think Jayden Daniels? Oh, I read that already. These things be... No, y'all are asking the same stuff over and over. Don't do that, please. Y'all can't people out because they're young or only had one season. Malik is top 10 right now. Hey, look, man. Crob. Yesterday, I had him at number 7. I left him at 7 just like the just like the Bleacher Report said. I didn't want to count him out because he's young, but damn, what if he come back next year and only has 750 yards? I'm just saying. What if he don't get 100 catches? It's just 1 year. Terry McLaurin's been around for about 5 or 6 years. And I think he's top 10, so somebody got to come off. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. Should I take Garrett Wilson off? I don't want to do that either because he ain't had no quarterback his entire career. His short career, but it's longer than Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors, again, he ain't got a quarterback either, but man, look, like I said earlier, this is the reason why we're in good hands now with the NFL. If we're going to have this big of a debate with the top 10 receivers and the top 10 quarterbacks, and that means it's a lot of good talent in the league. But somebody's got to be 11. Somebody got to be number 12. It just depends on who you want that to be. You ain't wrong, Crob, but I don't know. In my list, that's what I did. Derrick Henry definitely not top. Derrick Henry definitely top 2, no debate. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Anybody in the top 10 currently can do that. I feel you, Crob. You think the Broncos going to make the playoffs next year? Yeah, I think so. Unless Bo Nix has a setback. Corey G, let's go 49ers. Bang, bang, Corey. You think 49ers is going to win? I hope. Hot take, the Titans will get second in the South. No, it's not, Grant. I said that last week. You've been watching my shows. If you haven't, subscribe, go back, and check it out. Okay? All right, y'all. I got to go. Yep. My time is winding out. 2%. I'm about to go dead. You think the Broncos make the playoffs? Yes. Daniel, we can't do that to young player. I read that already. Lamar gonna win another MVP. I hope he doesn't. I'm tired of him winning MVPs and not Super Bowl MVPs. I don't want him to win another MVP until he wins a Super Bowl. Okay. I think I've read it all now. Daniel Sanyo 49ers, says Corey G. I got the 49ers part. And the Daniel part. Yeah, but Grant, I think the Titans are going to be second in the South too. I think Cam Ward is going to be something special. Got a little inside scoops on what's going on in Nashville and everything. And I think you're right. But you heard it here first. I know you said it, but I had already said it. If you don't believe it, please go back and watch. YouTube, subscribe. Y'all have to subscribe or you won't catch tomorrow's episode. I've been telling y'all this a lot because I want to get y'all ready for some of these crazy days that I'm going to have with my orders and everything. And I'm not going to be able to go live at that time because that's my lunch hours. And I've been kind of switching my schedule up. So I've been able to rock with y'all. But it's going to get real busy right now. Like somebody said earlier, that is a good problem. But tomorrow, I'll be back Monday. But tomorrow, the video is going to upload. Go check it out. You won't miss it if you subscribe to YouTube. And somehow I'll figure out a way to get it on TikTok as well. Okay? All right. Thank y'all for joining me. Again, Dame returns to Portland. TJ Watt, 3-year, $123 million extension with the Steelers. And check out that top 25 NFL teams in the past 25 years. All of that's on YouTube. Check it out. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow. This is a make it or break it year for Anthony Richardson. It is. I think Daniel Jones is actually going to take his job if that boy don't show up. Didn't know you was from Memphis. Love. Thank you, Grant. Yes, I am. Been here too damn long, too. Too damn long. I need to be in Portland or somewhere. But anyway, y'all be safe out there. Enjoy your evening. And I'll be back on a fantastic Friday. Not live, but I'll still be here. Y'all check it out. Leave comments. Leave them all in the bottom. Don't only talk because I'm live. You can still talk to me even when I'm not live. Drop it in the comments. We'll talk about it Friday night if y'all are with me when I come do SmackDown post show. Okay? Will we see Roman Reigns Friday night? Is Seth Rollins really injured? I got a big theory about that. It's on the episode from earlier today, the NFL Top 25. You will also see Seth Rollins' theory. I think I got that in the description. If not, I'm gonna make sure I edit that and put it on there. But that's the episode where I'm talking about it at the end, after the 25 episodes. Fast forward if you want. If you don't care about hearing the list, I got some Seth Rollins information for you that's gonna blow your mind. Some of you is not gonna surprise you because you already know what's up. Triple H just trying to outsmart the marks. That's what he calls us anyway in the IWC. All right, y'all, I gotta go pay some bills. Maybe eat some dinner for a change. Y'all be safe. I'll be back. Hopefully no more breaking news today. Hopefully no more. All right, tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, the video will be up. Y'all be safe. Thank you.